All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 and to October. We have some things we got to do. Oh, and as you can see, our money is not that high, but we did pay off our loan. So our loan has been paid off, as you can see at the bottom, loan $0. So I did pay off the loan by selling silage and stuff like that. But our next thing to do is to go and harvest, and I've got my things already set up here. So the first things first is we're going to be harvesting the soybeans here. The corn is almost ready. Not there yet. It still says it's growing. I don't know if it will be ready today or if it's going to be next month. It could be it just needs a couple of more hours. But we need to get on to our soybean harvest here. And just like our oats, I'm going to try and do uh, a time lapse of this as well for those who just want to see that. So you can skip this if you wish to. I'll be doing a time lapse of it. Hello? There we go. There we go. Um, so as an aside, there is one thing we have to do as well. Whoops. I just you're gonna see that in the time lapse for sure. I hit the button on the bottom of my Elite controller. Didn't think about it. Alright, I gotta reset the thing up. There we go. What I was trying to say before being rudely interrupted was I need to, we're gonna have to buy a new tractor pretty soon. Unless for some reason Easy Development Controls comes out pretty soon, that allows us to reset the hours on our tractor. Valera, our pink tractor here. Let me switch over to it so you can see it. Voucher. Where is it? There it is. Our Valtra here has 38 hours on it. I just recently fixed this thing last month, and it's already down by 22%, as you can see in the bottom right. It was at like 60, but it's already been it's only been a month, and it's already down to that much. So yeah, it's a little bit, it's going a little bit too fast. I'm not sure yet if I'm just going to cheat the money in or something. If easy development controls was available, I would just reset those hours to 0 and that should fix it. But if it's not available, we'll just do something. I'm just not sure what I want to do. Either we're going to be purchasing one straight up, or we're going to be I'll just cheat the money in to get a brand new one. If I didn't cheat the money in, I might get the bigger one that's in the large tractor section instead. There is one that is in a large tractor section here. So ours is in the medium tractor category. It's this one here, the T Series 235 Direct. The 250 horsepower. Um, and there is one in the large tractor section. Where is it? Oh, huh. Maybe not. I thought it was off in here. Maybe not. Maybe off in the medium tractors as well. Just further down. Or was that a mod, if I remember correctly? It might have been a mod. Yeah, it might have been a mod. No, here it is. It's the S series. It's right here at the beginning. Shit. Okay. And we'll probably go all the way up as max as we can. If I decide to get a new tractor, this would I be spending money on. Set that. Probably would take. See, we can't get thin tires. You can't get thin tires on large tractors. Not that I've seen anyway. So I was thinking about doing just wheel weights on our tires and using those. And then we do want the trend track reverse driving. We could also get mirrors as well, but we at least want that. We don't care about the roof view or the door setup. Interior, we don't care. Main color would be switching over to this one. And then our rim color, since we can't get chrome, would be our metal silver. The 314,000 is what we're looking at if I decide to go and get a new one. I knew there was one in the large tractor section. It just depends on how I want to do it, how much money the soybeans and stuff is going to make. I haven't sold the oat flour yet. It's not finished processing. We're still processing the oat flour. It has not been processed all the way yet. In fact, if we take a quick look, I'll show you how it's doing. Haven't even finished the canola processing yet either. So the grain mill has 5,000 liters of oats left. So probably next month it'll be done, maybe the month after. And the canola, actually, the canola is finished. Okay. Okay. The canola is finished then. All right. Then I just recently had 2,000 liters of goat milk I put in. Our dairy is processed all the milk already, so we need to get that in there. I just recently put in the silage, so we got a load of silage to sell as well, and a spinnery is still processing through fabric, and I did the fabric just a little bit ago. I think we're at the breaking point on the sheep, that we're about to start making more than the spinnery can process in 1 month. So we'll be filling it up, I feel. I'm gonna go ahead and speed time back up to 3 times. Just to see if by the time, I don't know, 1700 rolls around, which is 5 p.m. In game time, if by then the corn isn't ready, then I'll just skip to the next day and we'll harvest the corn. And I'll probably combine both the corn and the sorghum into, unless it's just like too long, I'll probably combine the corn and the sorghum into one time lapse. Basically, it's a time lapse. Say we're harvesting this thing, and then we got to use the other harvester machine on here. So we're swathing it with the MacDon, and then we harvest it with the deal. All together, that probably takes me about 28 minutes real life time, 28 to 38. 28, 28 to 35 minutes. That's how long it took for the oats. But that was a real big field. This will probably take me about 15 to 20 minutes real life time to harvest all of this and do also the macadon. And that doesn't include the straw. That's just the harvesting of the crops and picking it up and putting it into our cart over there. Um, and then whatever else happens in the middle. Like I think I had to like feed the cows in the middle of harvesting the oats as well because I forgot to feed them before. So that was a part of it. Um, but yeah, uh, so it takes me that long, and I set it to like a 10 times speed. So that condenses it down to around a minute and 30. I think is how long it took for the oats, is a minute and 30. And that was just the swathing part. That wasn't the harvest machine part. That was just a small thing. It took, and the harvest machine part took 3 minutes, I think. It all told together like around a 5 minute video. So it takes 30. It takes around 30 minutes and condenses it down to around 5. So we'll see. This is a lot smaller of a field, so it's not going to take that long. But it could take a while. So that's why I'm going to combine it with the corn as well. And I'm planning on only doing the time lapses for like new crops, like this, like the soybeans here, the corn, the oats. I don't know if I'll go back and do the old system or not, the old ones or not, like the wheat, the barley, and the canola. If I do that when I do those crops again, I don't know yet if I want to do those. Um, but I would also do those when it's a new series as well. If it's a brand new series on a brand new map, even if I've done a time lapse before, I will probably go ahead and do it again for the new map and the new series because it is a new map. So yes, it just depends on how it goes. So if I do this here, is this going to put it, it might put it close enough where I can pick it up at the same time as the other one. I don't know. Yeah, that might be. See, the thing of it is I have a mod that changes the working width of everything that is a pickup, like if it has a pickup on it. So both the harvesting machine that goes and picks up the deal out of this, the forage wagon, the baler, and all that stuff have a now have a default pickup working width of 10 because of a mod that I have from the mod hub that's on. So yeah, it might be big enough to pick that up. And there's our sorghum, soybeans. Sorry, I keep on saying sorghum. It's not. It's the soybeans. So here's the soybeans done. Now I can't have this set as a set destination to go back to our farm. I actually have to drive this one by myself because the way the header is, it's so big, the game just doesn't allow you to. I'm pretty sure is what's happened there. So we fold it up, so it turns into a trailer. Lower it down, disconnect, back up this direction, change the working direction. Just gonna set this right here, straighten it out, and all right. Also, I found out that the set destination is broken for the harvester. The harvester will not follow roads at all when you're doing a set destination. It will cut across fields, which is not that great because then it'll just run into trees because it doesn't know they're there. So yeah, not the greatest thing in the world. Set up our steering assist. Set this up to 12.2. So it's the same as the Wather. That way the lines line up. And there we go. But yeah, this thing, I watched this thing. I kept on trying to get this thing to deliver itself up here, and it kept on coming back and saying cannot do it. And then when I finally just put it like in the middle of a field, it started driving. But the thing of it was, it just crud across all the fields, tried to go through trees and all kinds of stuff. So I don't know if it's this particular harvester that is the issue. This is the, if we go down to harvesters, this is the John Deere S760, S770. It's an S760 that we have. I don't know if it's this particular harvester that is broken or if it's all harvesters that are broken because I haven't used any other harvesters to see. It just will not drive itself on the roads. It will cut through fields. And then since it's cutting through fields, it'll try to go through trees and stuff. I'm going to check, but I'm pretty sure there's no production for soybeans. Hmm, not sure on that one. Nope, nothing goes with soybeans. 50% full. There's soybeans. $75 full. %. Can we get through all of this without having to unload? We'll have to see. 90% now. I think we've done around half the field at 91. So yeah, we should be able to. There we go. Makes me uncomfortable when it's like the other way. And there we are. All right, that's going to be the end of this episode. We're not going to be selling them yet. We're going to sell the corn and the soybeans at the same time. So yeah, I'm going to cut the episode here, and the next time when we come back, we'll be ready to harvest the corn. And when we do that, we'll go and sell both our soybeans and our corn because we can't do anything with the corn either. Doesn't have a production even in the canning factory. There's nothing that takes corn. Nothing in ours take corn as well. There's no corn flour, or corn oil, or anything like that. So that is it. So thank you for watching. I will see y'all next time. Y'all have a nice time, whatever time it is in y'all's part of the world. Bye.